R.I.P. Fife.
Yeah, man. Easily Offended Podcast. What episode is this, man? Episode what?
65, I believe.
65, man. 65 in the building. We got a special guest in the building. We're going to get that introduction in a minute. Shout out to Chris. They not here. Sean is not here, but we got a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let the people introduce. You know, Jordan told me, yo, I got this real funny comedian, man. You know what I'm saying? He got a real big special coming out next month. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's make it happen. And we went back and forth for a while because we was trying to figure out the days.
Yeah.
Because like we work full time. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like
niggas got jobs.
Niggas got jobs. I got a 17-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
I got a 16-year-old.
I got a 14-year-old.
You got a 14-year-old. So
well, you understand.
Yeah, we all done pull out. I get it. We all stayed in there like we made a bad mistake that pays off in January or February around that season.
Nigga, I was dancing like 3 months ago. I was off child support. I was in that bitch doing the Cabbage Patch.
Well, she lived with me, so and my supports keep going. You know.
That's what I'm saying, Joe. Like,
yeah, my son lives with me too. He's in his room right now. Oh. Man, bro, introduce yourself, man. What's going on? Like, tell the people who you are.
First and foremost, y'all should be honored by my presence. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yes.
Just joking. My name is comedian Travele Judon. I'm from right here in the south side of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
I've been doing comedy for 15 years. I do clean comedy, but I can go in and out. I've opened for pretty much any. I don't want to name them, but
now you gotta be careful. We in the age of Diddy, so when you say in and out, you gotta be clear.
No, that's fucking.
You gotta be clear about what you're saying.
You cut it out in this damn apartment, okay? I don't know why would you come over with that?
You can't even say take that no more.
Oh hell, I'm about to leave. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
I mean, it's a lot of things we can't say for that. Just in general.
Yeah, sorry, Emmy. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess Vaseline is the new thing because baby oil is gone.
Man,
you know, I sold out.
I just
Go ahead.
I heard some wild shit about somebody else that came out and sued Diddy, and like so these niggas was talking about how the 1,000 bottles of baby oil,
right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently he was doing some wild shit with this baby oil. They detailed in this new lawsuit. I'll let y'all.
You rub it. The young lady says they put it on her, the baby oil, and it's like it's a drug inside of the baby oil that they put in there, and it makes your body like
these niggas are spiking baby oil.
Yeah, like euphoric.
I don't know, because if you want to really get a woman, just pay a bill. I mean, I feel like that's the aphrodisiac right there. Pay the mortgage.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. And I don't know. Did he got money? I don't know. But
I
ain't speaking on that. I wasn't there. I don't know nothing about it. Let's move on from that.
How was your how's everybody's week been? Everybody's week been good?
Well, mine has been very busy. I'm filming a reality show right now as we speak. And so, like, literally with this show coming up, I am always in some rehearsal, whether it's a tech rehearsal, light rehearsal. Today, I'm leaving from dance rehearsal, vocal coaching, band rehearsal. It's a lot of moving parts. So for me, my week has kind of been nonstop. Even like I didn't even get dressed. I look like a mess, y'all. I literally just ran out the studio. I'm late as hell. Oh my god, because I had my phone down and I didn't keep time. I'm like, oh, I'm late. I go. So it's been busy, honestly. So.
Yeah,
man. Hey, busy is a good thing.
Yeah, I'm blessed, man.
So you do it all. You just like a whole Renaissance man,
Well, because for me, the way I see comedy and where I see my shows, I'm a showman. I'm an entertainer, and even I came from like the black marching band type stuff where it's big on showmanship. And so I feel like everybody is doing regular comedy, like a stand-up special. To me, a lot of them are not special no more. They call specials because you filmed it, but they're not special. And so for me, I wanted to create a different atmosphere and different lane. Like I don't want to compete with nobody else. I'm about to compete with myself and build my own lane. And I promise you, I challenge you to try my stuff because I'm going to shut you down every time. My show, I got 13 background dancers. I got a 6-piece band. I got 12 background singers. I got the greatest production manager in the world. That guy has done Millennium Tour, Glorilla, all type of stuff, and he is making sure even the set, we ain't just coming up with a mic and a random. No, the whole set is built. Like when I tell you, we move in this theater Monday and the show ain't until Friday because it's taking 2 or 3 days to build the set. Okay. We have stage pyro, not the little cold sparks. That's cute now. I'm talking about that WWE boom, 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 boom. We got that type of stuff. So I'm trying to create a different lane of atmosphere.
Pre-production go crazy.
And I got some friends. I got Tamar Braxton performing. I got Leandria Johnson performing. I got Molly Music performing. I got Zacardi Cortez. I got Darius Brooks, Dietrich Haddon. It's gonna be bananas. And I even got a surprise guest. I can't mention, but I'm hearing it is looking pretty good. And all I know is we don't want no problems.
Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna definitely put that up there.
Oh yeah, man, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I need some tickets for this, man.
Yeah, when I tell you I'm coming to bring you a show, bro, I'm coming to entertain you. I'm coming to fine tune your sensory apparatus. It's gonna be the next level place, and I would never tell you I'm the funniest comedian in the world, but I guarantee you, showmanship wise, there is no comedic entertainer greater than me. Mark that.
Oh, God damn it. Talk your shit.
Write that shit down. on this day, October 20th at 6:29 p.m.
We had the great.
No. Say that shit with conviction. Say it with your whole chest. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is, man. I ain't in this gym working out and putting on this show and I got my joint. I ain't doing this for no reason. I'm 170 down, baby. I lost a lot of weight.
You said 170?
I was 468. I had titties in the front and the back and the sides. I had about 38 stretch marks. I had shit.
You counted?
Sleep apnea, all that. Yeah. I ain't got sleep apnea no more. Then that's a praise God.
I got sleep apnea.
Oh, I ain't got it no more. And I had the audacity to try to cheat with a sleep apnea machine. How you almost die in your sleep and you cheat? You can't even do that. You know what I mean?
No, you can't bring that shit with you. How you gonna explain that? I'm gonna take this with.
If I don't wake up, just sprinkle crack around me and we'll call it what it is. I might sell some albums when I'm dead. So it is what it is, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, trying to cheat with sleep apnea as well. But I'm sure a lot of niggas do it, risking their life every time.
I feel like you just gotta be more healthier. Like I feel like you can't be diabetic. You can't be going to a girl house putting your insulin in the refrigerator and you die. I ain't even saying it right,
Yeah. Move that mayonnaise to the side. Let me just put this in here.
Insulin, you up there rolling a damn body. Give me a shot, baby. I feel like you gotta be healthy to cheat.
Yeah. Well, I don't condone cheating.
Yeah. The devil is a liar.
Right. Hey, what is it? Black men don't cheat.
Well, I mean, we can get into that. We can get into that. Some of us just need a way out.
Yeah. Well, I need a. This week has been crazy for me. I just saw the Maxwell joint. We went to the Maxwell Concert, me and my lady. I felt. One thing I noticed, I'm going to have to buy tickets on the aisle seat. Because I had 3 big offensive line women blocked me in the corner. And, my girl, she's sitting there. She's just like, I just got a big old ass in my face. Because,
it's kind of disgusting.
What was the opening act?
October London?
Not October London, he did a great job.
Jasmine Sullivan?
Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah.
Her music is very, very despiteful and hateful type.
She got a lot of fuck that nigga anthems.
Nah.
I love Best Show Windows.
Well, she did. She did do Busta Windows. And I'm talking about while she was on stage, every girl in there had their phone up. They were screaming their hearts out. The 3 offensive linemen that was next to me, it was her and it was 3 other
was it linemen or line women?
Line women. And then it was 3 linebackers behind them. They was all together.
Jesus.
Oh Lord, Jesus.
So I was, me, I'm a drinker.
I wonder did they all come in the same car?
I hope not.
Looking like a diabetic Clark sisters over there.
But God. So I was just my girl, she's sitting there because she's not really a Jasmine Sullivan fan. She came to see.
I like Jasmine though.
Maxwell.
She can sing her ass off. For real.
Oh yeah, the show is phenomenal. Yeah. She really can sing her ass off. But it was just I was all right, look, this is what I'm about to do because I don't want to upset the ladies, but I keep getting up getting drinks. So I was like, look, I'm gonna go ahead and get doubles. We gonna sip on this until she get off stage, and then we gonna go for the second round. Cause I don't want to just keep upsetting these ladies, cause now they got stuck their bellies in and shit. You know what I'm saying? We be past, and the one lady, she got mad at me cause I'm like, damn, I gotta use the washroom. She like, bitch, I gotta use the washroom. What the fuck?
She bring out her nose.
Yeah, but let me tell you though. So Jasmine Sullivan did a great job. Maxwell comes on. He looks like a ninja. He has this big had the silk robe.
Yeah, I saw that shit. He looked like a supervillain.
Yeah, he looked like straight supervillain, but he didn't come out on stage. He had like a fake.
He sounded like the 20th century Kojic pastor to me.
He was definitely. I mean, the outfit was nice, but it's a showman. It's like showmanship. You know what I'm saying? Your outfit's got to be kind of,
It should. I feel like when you at that level, bro, you shouldn't. It shouldn't like you went to K&G and got your outfit. I feel like you gotta make a statement. Even I'm not gonna lie, my show, like the outfit that's being made for me, even for me, it's like okay, it's a little bit over the top, but we're gonna do it. That's what it is.
Hey, gotta do it. Yeah. But when Maxwell got on, these 6 young ladies went to sleep. Nigga, like Shorty put her titties up and it was like this.
She went to sleep in her titties?
Went to sleep in the titties, dog. It was like 3 of them went to sleep in the titties like this.
Oh my God.
They would just sleep for the whole show. Now, me and my lady, we standing up now because we that's what we came to see.
Right.
So now we feel comfortable. Now I can get up and move around how I want to because they was asleep and I can just, scoot around. You know what I mean? But it was a good show. But you know what the beautifulest thing was? Walking out of the United Center to Frankie Beverly Mays, Let You Go. And hearing
before I let you go, nigga.
Before I let you go,
don't disrespect that song.
No, I can't
before
disrespect
I let you
that
go,
song.
I'm talking about let you go. Hell, it's a whole different song.
Everybody in the arena, like walking out, was singing this song.
Oh my God!
Like when you walking outside, everybody's singing this joint. And I'm talking about, nigga, it sounded like a fucking choir. Yeah. Like I wish I would have recorded, but I just wanted to live in the moment.
Yeah.
At that time, I was like, God damn, this is a beautiful night.
It always slaps. That's actually the finale of my show too. No lie.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I've been doing that for the last. I was doing it since he was alive though. That's my finale the last 2 years. I just haven't recorded it. But like it's out because I always give a lot of energy in it or whatnot. And for me, I love hearing the crowd sing because especially on the bridge part, I thank God.
Yeah.
And they always go nuts. And so for me, I just wanted to when that special drop for people to hear that crowd and see that energy is mind blowing. It's next level, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was nice to blow. And then last night I had to work the Sweetest Day comedy show. Oh. So I got a chance to meet Bill Bellamy last night, Tommy Davidson last night.
Hey, Tommy Davidson is somebody that's funny as shit that people don't really talk about.
He is so underrated.
Hey,
that dude is better than a lot of the top guys.
Oh yeah, super talented. Like his role in Black Dynamite, nigga. That's one of the funniest movies ever.
And I don't know if you know, he can do clean and dirty comedy. That's like that dude can go rip a church and kill it. Like I've seen him do it. I'm like, and see a lot of comics they get so dirty that they don't know how to do clean.
They don't have to come back.
So yeah, it was real dope. It was a real good show last night. Lunel was there. Tony Roberts was there.
I gotta hang out with you. You all the fun stuff.
Yeah, man.
I'm just in practice and filming. You out here at the Maxwell.
Oh yeah, no.
We
be outside.
Happy ending. After this Maxwell, you got a happy ending.
Huh?
You had a happy ending after Maxwell. You had sex.
Nah, we went to sleep, man. I was tired.
Y'all married?
Yeah, nah, not yet. We've been together for 6 years.
So basically,
you starting at this point.
Yeah. Like we came home. We was looked at each other like, I love you.
Yeah, somebody. I'm sure whoever wasn't driving fell asleep on the way home.
Huh?
I'm sure whoever wasn't driving fell asleep on the way home.
Yeah. She was out. Yeah, we old, man. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to get outside.
He got that apnea, so
yeah.
He got that.
So like some days I pass out on the couch. Some days but yeah, man, she's a light sleeper. So sometimes she be like, "Get your ass up, Lord Jesus." One of us is going to suffer today.
Help us, God. Help us.
But man, it was a good show, man. It was a good thing. But watching comedy and one of our last interviews we had was the comedian Michi, and we were just talking about like comedy. So like, how do you feel? How do you move in the comedy world nowadays with like the cancel culture and how everything everything's very sensitive to talk about?
Well, so for me, first and foremost, I don't do shock value comedy. Like some comics, they want to try to shock you. I don't feel like that's not my game. Me, I'm gonna tell you like real stories. Now they are, of course, embellished a little bit, but if how I father my kids piss you off, that's a you problem. Okay,
Right.
how I live in this marriage, that's a you problem. How I live as a, so I'm talking a lot about me. It's real stories and stuff like that. And I'm kind of, and so literally I found even because I have white fans too, so I don't even get into whole political stuff. And like my political opinions, what I do in that voting booth is my business, right? And I just choose to be that way. Now, they ain't everybody's game, and I'm cool with that. But for me, I just feel like just out of respect to my audience, like I kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I play it safe, but I push the envelope. But it's more so like along with my life, what's going on in my life, and kind of my trajectory. Like and then also like I don't do the whole low hanging fruit talking about bitches and hoes and I made her swallow. To me, that's so garbage to me now. I feel like there's no substance in there, right? And so I'm more so, like I said, in my own lane, and it just works for me.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So you like you tell these stories.
Yeah.
You mentioned how you raise your kids. Are you like a strict dad, cool dad?
So it depends on what part of the day you reach me at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like for me, like at the end of the day, their mom is the person like that does the most of the discipline. I'm the cool father. I'm the one. The chances are, if you're gonna do drugs, I'm gonna get them for you. That's what I'm gonna do, right?
Same.
Then when you get caught, I'm the one who's gonna be like, you should have never did that shit. So that was me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I honestly like so. If I put it down, it's kind of like I feel like she is like the circuit court and appeal court. Right. When I get the phone call, I'm the Supreme Court. Now I'm gonna lay law. And so me, I don't even raise my voice a lot. I got 3 beautiful little girls. So I don't whoop them and all that stuff. I don't whoop them. I just turn the Wi-Fi off. And that is right there.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One time, I literally, when they got in trouble or whatnot, I ain't gonna whoop you. I had them like 60 days in the reality show, had them in their room, you was on punishment. You couldn't come out but to do your chores. And if you didn't do your chores, you couldn't get commissary. So the commissary, you get some noodles out the cabinet. And and honestly, and the event you do your chores, literally, I found out that the littlest one is the gangster of the household. She's a gangster because
how old is she?
She's 8. And my 14-year-old didn't do her stuff, so she borrowed some noodles from the 8-year-old. The 8-year-old, like literally the next day, she didn't do her stuff again, so she didn't get her noodles. But the 8-year-old was like, you owe me my noodles, pay it back. I swear to God, I was downstairs and I heard her bitch with my noodles. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Like I swear I heard my 8-year-old say, bitch, my noodles at. And I had to go upstairs like, you said what she said. I said, snitch, where my noodles at. And I had no idea, but I'm like, at this point, where is her noodles? Because I understand, like, your credit already bad with me, so now you're bad with your 8-year-old sister. I understand why. But so me, I do different kind of ways of parenting my kids. I don't want to, I guess I got little girls. I'm a big guy, and I'm not about to hurt my kids. Like, I'm not doing that. So I just go a different way. But at the end of the day, all jokes aside, my biggest pride is being there for fathers, for parent-teacher conference, being there for gymnastics meets, all that. Like, I go there. Don't look at just her, daddy here too.
Right.
I'm there. I help do homework. I even breastfeed them. They suck my titties too. I did all of I did it. These is good titties. Like, I'm telling you, when I tell you for a fact, they got good nutrition in our household.
Hey, low key. Kind of a funny story, similar to that. I did not use my titties to breastfeed my kid, but when my daughter was first born.
Wait, you finna say some shit that I don't want to know about?
No, it's not.
At this point, you're going down. You gotta keep going.
Right. I gotta tell the story. Okay. So, but her mother wanted to breastfeed. Like, so this is like literally first night she here. She was having trouble latching on, right? So if you trying to breastfeed, but once you go to the bottle, you can't go back to the nipple. You know what I'm saying? So in order to prevent her from going to the bottle, but she still need to eat, but she wouldn't latch on to her mama titties.
You let her latch on to your titty?
No, it's not my titties, my finger.
Oh.
They tied a little small tube to my finger.
It's not as interesting as I thought it was going to be.
I've been doing him since I was
like,
we've been knowing each other for like 30-some years. I'm saying, like, I don't know.
I feel like at this point, this story has just died. I don't even care no more.
like, don't tell me, like, I just put daughter on my, just so she can, you just get the feel for it.
I definitely wasn't putting my titty into my daughter's.
Hey, I'm a fucking father. Don't you judge me, okay? I am
no
a
judgment.
father.
No
I am a father.
Hey, man,
I make
fingers,
sure
nipples, as long as the nourishment is there.
Did you wash your damn hands before you put your finger in her mouth?
I did.
You heard that pause? Nasty ass bastard.
I mean, it was a long time ago. I had to think about it.
I used to like.
We didn't have soap in the house that day.
When my son was
COVID.
When my son was young, I used to clip the top of the bottle, the nipple, and give them oatmeal bottles.
Oh, I did that too, yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like, the only time they wake up in the middle of the night is when they're hungry and they got to use the washroom. But if they full, you know what I'm saying? But the only bad thing is like when I was taking my kid to the doctor was like, look, I know what you're doing. You got to stop. He is way overweight. And he knows my son was super chunky.
You were in there with Baby Huey.
Yeah.
Baby Huey.
Hey, man, motherfuckers do all type of shit to try to get the kids to sleep through the night, Joe.
I feel that.
You know
I feel that
man?
because like we breastfed even and we always like pump the milk, but it got to the point where we add oatmeal to it too to let them sleep because you know it was like all right, little niggas. Like, these kids are born. They must be made in China or something because they come over here like sleeping during the day and then up all night like. These some Chinese babies.
Shit's terrible.
They over there making kids and shrimp fried rice. You know, so that's what I think. Shrimp fried rice.
Yeah, but being going into you're 39, right?
39 years old. Yeah.
Oh, you about to hit that 40?
I'm great. I'm so grateful. I had so many friends die, bro, at a younger age. So I'm not even. I'm walking into it just praising God.
What neighborhood did you grow up in?
I grew up like 96th and Halsted, so in that area.
Okay.
Okay.
I like when I say Halsted, like we actually was on Halsted, like 3 cars damaged on Halsted because people was hitting parked cars.
Yeah, right there by the library.
Right down, like a block away.
Yeah.
My pops stayed right there.
Yeah, I was in 9649 South Halsted. That's where I grew up at.
Okay.
And, well, it was a mix. So, fun fact, I actually, I want to say up to like 2nd grade, I was down here 55th somewhere. Mm-hmm. My grandma still lived down here too. I don't go down there, but she down here. And then we moved to like 104th. We was there to like 6th grade. Then we moved to 111th Street, and then I kind of ended on 96th in Halsted, and I went to college in JSU in Mississippi. And I'm like, I'm not coming back. I just want to be, I wanted to be on my own. I wanted to fry chicken, without nobody tell me I couldn't fry chicken today. I wanted that type of stuff in my life. So little freedom. I wanted to be a whore in private,
I understand that.
Couldn't be a whore in my mom's house because she would.
I was.
Yeah.
My mom called me fucking twice.
Man.
It's horrible.
Yeah, your house is different though.
Yeah, my house is different.
He had the kick in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah?
He had the house where we could go. His mom's was cool. We could like smoke and drink on the porch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why don't you do it over here?
Real shit. Yeah. And that's what we was on. We be on his porch all times of night. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Have you watched the movie Mean Girls? I can't remember.
I've never seen that movie.
I feel like that Regina George's mom was like your mama. They remember Mean Girls.
My mama was like super open. Like,
his mama used to make us drinks.
Yeah. My mom used to make us drink.
No bullshit. His mama used to make us drink.
And I had a keg machine, so we used to drink beer, all that shit.
CFS real quick.
But we all grew up fine to raise children of our own,
But like those times she caught me fucking, that was so embarrassing. I had to pull my penis out and have to give that girl that stare like.
I feel like at this point, if I'm already going down the wrong path, I might as well finish. Let me finish. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna be on punishment anyway. Let me just finish the video.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Because I'm like, I could get blue balls. Like now you now understand this now could be a medical condition. You got to understand something. I don't know what kind of insurance you have, but if it was the medic or the aid, you don't want to deal with, because you was on a delay. You on a medic an aid.
And that shit did fucking hurt.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while since I had that, but that shit is like that shit had you down.
Oh yeah,
for like a long fucking time.
When you marry, my balls are blue right now. They've been blue for like the last 5, 6, 7 years. You y'all stupid. We blue. We about red now. We black and blue over here.
You talk to him and shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some.
Yeah. I mean, I before we got married, she said I'd never tell you no, and I would say after 15 years, my wife have never told me no. She say not tonight. She say my stomach hurt. She say Trump president. It's always some reason. It ain't never no. But it's a reason why,
But she kept her word though.
You know what I'm saying? No, because I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes I set it up. I'm like, "Hey, babe, tonight, we're gonna get busy." Okay, cool. About like 12 o'clock, hey, babe, I miss you, boo. And I'm trying to play with her mind. I'm trying to let her know, hey, I haven't forgot. I'm ready. I'm hard right now, but I know you ain't get home to 7.
I took my heels.
But I'm letting you know. Right. Now about 2 o'clock, I get a phone call. Oh, baby, my stomach hurt. Now that's a prerequisite, meaning that now I'm inconsiderate to say, hey, I still want to have sex. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I want no stomach tonight. So I'm letting you know right now, stomach hurting.
Does your mouth hurt?
I ain't trying to hurt your stomach, you know. You know, does the JJ hurt? No, then all right, just hold your stomach while I get the doo-doo, you know. But
right.
you know, it is what it is, you know. Just get you a towel and some of the Diddy oil, and you know, you good.
Good Diddy oil.
Man, I just got canceled. God damn.
I don't think anybody can get canceled right now talking about him right now because it's just so much.
Yeah, that shit is all. It's all fair game.
It's all fair game right now, man. It's all right. You know, so they say he was in court smiling and he was in a good mood. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I legit, honestly, all jokes aside, I pray that stuff is not really what happened. I pray because to be that kind of monster. Like, I guess for me, I'm the kind of person like. I'm humble, but my ego's big. And what I mean by that is I'm not about to drug you. I ain't about to beg you for nothing. Like, if you ain't going to give me no play, then I don't give a damn. That's how I am.
I keep it moving.
I'm going to move on. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why. And please don't counsel me, guys, but I'm going to just tell you this how I feel. Years ago, I used to work with the OMG girls. I used to work for Sanjay from the TV show Bring. It was on Lifetime, the #1 show on Lifetime.
Yeah.
I was just management. I was still a comedian, but I didn't have no steam then, you know what I'm saying? But like, I was just management. And I used to have parents and sometimes they kids throwing themselves at me just because I was management, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm sorry, y'all, it is what it is. I then question, like, when you in the industry and you see stuff for yourself, you know, as a guy that's the nigga on the side of the stage, if they throwing it at me, you telling me Diddy having a hard time getting something?
Absolutely
you telling
not.
me Bill Cosby having a hard
Absolutely not.
Now, fast forward. I was on Jonathan McReynolds' tour, 22 seasons, and that same year I did Kirk Franklin tour, okay?
Right.
And it was fresh off of being on the Food.
Do Kirk Franklin got groupies? I'm sorry. I mean,
I plead the fifth, but now what I will say, Kirk don't mix and mingle like that, so he won't get caught up. Like, He ain't doing, like, I was one there doing meet and greets. And when I tell you, man, like, I was the one getting me too. Them old ladies, little frisky hand. Like, one lady grabbed my butt. My butt is flat. Like, it takes effort to grab my butt. I have a back with a split in it, and for you to grab my butt, it takes effort. Okay, I got me too plenty of times on this tour, and ain't nobody offered me a check, a dime, or nothing. You know.
But again, tell your story.
But again,
what happened again?
Man, they was grabbing my butt, and she told me that if I come to the house, I wouldn't leave again, and she can cook oxtails. And I went to her house to find out.
She trying to bribe you with butterscotch candy and shit.
Baby, I got the best peach cobbler on side of town.
But like I said, understand, guys. For those victims, I apologize. You know, I respect you, what you're going through. But a reason why I say that is because when this stuff happens, it also becomes a crab in a barrel mentality, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like the real victims kind of get convoluted with people
trying to come out, trying to come out.
Because
yeah.
like I'm gonna tell you this, like even like when I was thinking about some of the stuff, it's like, all right, he raped my daughter, but you filed a lawsuit. No, I want this nigga dead or in jail. Like, you talking about, like, you going to a civil thing first? Like, for me, I know money is important, but I'll be real with you. When it boil down to it, because like I said, I'm a girl's dad.
Right,
If a grown man did anything to my children,
it's a wrap.
I'm not trying to get paid. That nigga got to die.
Yeah.
Or he need to die in jail. I need some real retribution. Not, because, I mean, what's $5 million to a nigga like Diddy?
Nothing.
I mean, it's like that song, what's 50 grand to a nigga like me, please remind me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and the world, what we do is we take everything at face value and we run with it, right? But we don't ever sit and like, okay, let's think logic. Like, what if somebody mess with your kid, is the first thing you gonna do is file a lawsuit?
Hell no.
I mean, but there's also people in here that don't give a fuck about their kid at the end of the day, and money is more important than anything.
I can feel that.
I mean, you look at the Leah parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
look at what the fuck they did for a check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't giving my daughter. As Lord as my wisdom, I can be homeless before I let my daughter marry a grown ass man who trying to have a keys in the ignition. I ain't got time.
And that's what it should be.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not doing that.
But they was trying to get that check. Motherfuckers saw dollar signs, and they was down there signing their motherfucking marriage license at 14 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's ridiculous.
So, you know, people put money above everything. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way it should be. But shit, some people. You know what I mean? Like, how much baby oil you gonna put on there? You know what I'm saying? It's only a little bit. He only gonna do it one time.
4 ounces, it won't be that bad.
Yeah, it's only gonna happen one time. You get this time.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, you know.
Just bend over. I'll be back at 7 to get you. We can go get some McDonald's on the way home.
Right.
So,
Yeah. So what made you get into comedy, man? Was this something that was like a passion of yours? Is it something like, you always wanted to do? Or is it something you kind of fell into?
I want to kill the vibe, right? But so when I was a kid, I was funny. Everybody told me I was funny. I was hilarious and whatnot. Right. And but I used to watch the what was it, Saturday Night Apollo or whatever?
Showtime at the Apollo.
Showtime, thank you. Showtime at the Apollo. And honestly, watching people get booed terrified me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm never going to be a comic because that's terrifying. But I was still in acting class and all that stuff.
And they would boo the fuck out of you.
Yeah, and but I legit I love comedy. I was watching I was a huge fan of the Kings of Comedy, and very unpopular for me. Everybody Bernie. My guy was Steve Harvey. That was that was who I looked to or whatnot. I love the Queens of Comedy, and like I said, although Adele was from Chicago, my girl was Monique. You know, so I watched specials and all that stuff. Watched Comedy View, Def Comedy Jam. So 2009, about 3 weeks after I got married, you just playing the biggest happiest party, and then my nephew June 20th get hit by a car. He's only 11 years old. He's in a coma for 5 days. He passes. So my nephew, we're real close. You know what I mean? He looks like me. It's crazy. And so for me, I took that death very, very hard. And I remember me feeling so much of his hopes and dreams died that day with him. But meanwhile, God has allowed me to still stay here and it's so instead of living my life in fear, let me go live my life for purpose. And I'm one thing I wanted to do, and I didn't know, and I was talking to a business coach. Her name was Dr. Catherine Brown out here. And I said, I'm really trying to find my way out. And she's like, what's the one thing you could do that if you ain't got paid for it, you'll do it every day without no problem? I said, honestly, stand-up comedy. She's like, that's your passion. That's what you need to be doing. And I'm like, really though? And I move nervous and fear, but I learned to do it scared. And of course, started off rocky because you're learning your voice, learning. And it's because it's more than just material. It's time and delivery, stage presence,
so
all this stuff.
Did you start for open mics, or how did you start off? What did you do first?
So this story is stupid, but all right. So I go to a church open for 2 amazing comics, Stefan Rackett and BLT. Okay. I did 5 minutes. I killed this 5 minutes. I had the church dying laughing. Now Damon Williams, I emailed him. He said, get you a tight 5 minutes and add 2 minutes, and build your stuff up. So me, I killed this 5 minutes. What I do, next time I'm gonna shoot an hour special. The dumbest thing I ever did. Wow, yeah. So I had a nice outfit, but I had an hour of pure silence and bombing. I mean, it was bombs over Baghdad in the name of Jesus.
So you went from 5 minutes to an hour.
To an hour. And
0 to 100.
That was the most lonely hour in my life outside of sleeping in the bed with my spouse.
You did that with public?
God damn.
You ain't gonna get none tonight. I won't get no way. So I mean,
the balls is already blue. How much blue are they gonna get? You know what I'm saying? You might as well just lean into it.
I'm all the way there. So
yeah.
But literally, and so I went back and I started watching specials different. I started watching specials more so like a student. Okay. And I first want to find what style do I want to be? Like a one-liner, like you got Tony Roberts who can go bam, 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 or I want to be like a methodic storyteller. And I started doing cliche comedy for a long time where people were laughing, but it really wasn't getting me anywhere because it wasn't real. I honestly did not get funny, in my opinion, in 2016 because I have to give her credit. My wife was like, people like something they can relate to. You got stories, tell your stories. People want to laugh at something they can relate to. Yeah. So I wrote about family, and I went up there and I ripped just talking and about family. And it's after that, I started modeling my shows around that model. Let me figure out what makes sense,
That's dope. That's dope.
So do you tell very accurate family stories? You know what I'm saying? And if so, some of the times people get pissed off at you because of the shit you tell?
So I always tell the real stories. Of course, they are embellished. Right. And the story about my dad is people to this day still talking about it because it was a story I talk about. My daddy always told me they hired at the airport. My daddy was working at the airport for 25 years, and since I was 8th grade, he was trying to work at the airport. So I always talk about just like stuff that's real, and like I said, they are embellished, of course, because you still got to sell it to the audience.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
But yeah. So it's the real story.
Yeah.
That's dope. I love comedy like that because when we had Leon Rogers up here, he was like, in comedy, he like you can write 60 minutes of material, but only like 15 minutes of that's gonna be funny. There's gonna be like slammers.
Facts.
So he like you have to like ration it out, right? Like you're gonna hit the crowd with this one right here, tell a couple stories, get a couple of laughs, boom, hit it with another banger, tell another story, get a couple of laughs, boom, hit it with another banger, and then you close out.
Yeah.
Because he was like people, and especially in Chicago. Chicago motherfuckers, they be like, get your ass off stage, Nick.
Goof ass nigga.
Goofy ass, Nick.
But I'm gonna tell you, if you are captivating, they will sit and listen. Like if you watch Ali Sadigg is the
my
greatest
favorite.
storyteller in comedy. Like period. Ali Sadigg is not back-to-back laughs.
Absolutely
No.
not.
But when I tell you he has that room in the palm of his hand,
He knows how to tell
sitting
the
there
story.
like, what's next?
Yeah.
Bro, I literally sat here one day and watched all the series, like from 1 to 4. And I was just
the
like,
domino effect. I did the
yes.
same.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is
Hey,
insane.
because I got up on him because the first story I saw of his was the Mexican got on boots. That's one of the funniest stories ever. You know what I'm saying? He had to go find the knife. Nigga had to make him the knife. He came back to get the knife and he ain't have a knife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, I sold the knife, man.
But that's like I said, that's knowing what you want to be. That's
Right.
knowing, like, you know, like I had a writers meeting and my writers like, you should have a laugh every 30 seconds. I said, well, that's really not my style. Like I do have them bangers in there, but sometimes it is setup work, it's foundation work.
Right.
And like, but literally one thing I can say for sure is like when I'm telling stories, I have the audience attention. And that's one gift that I know that God gave me because literally I get in that zone and like they're falling off every word I'm saying, you know. And I know I speed it up, I slow it down, I speed it up, I slow it like so I go different rhythms. But one thing Leon's right, like I know like right now on my hour, I got like 10 stories that are like bangers, and I got some that are like, oh, it's cool. So like but they kind of feed other stories.
Yeah.
So like, and also like I got the top 2 joke theory. So your top joke, second top joke. This is the bread of your sandwich, and you fill in between. And sometimes I book backwards. Like I'll go, all right, this is my strongest story. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna book that way. I'm gonna book back to the front of the show. You know what I'm saying? So and then now, even with the show I got coming up, Revival Live, now I'm forced to be more contained because so the people you see on that flyer, it's not like they're just coming doing whole sets. Like we took a song of theirs and it's meshed with a story I'm telling.
okay.
So like literally you don't know when they're coming out, but just pretty much I mean we know we're on it. You don't. But literally like for example, like, you know, I could be talking about so and so and I can say, man, you know, one thing for sure about relationships, both now and forever, they always have been 2 things, love and war. Here come piano, here come Tamar coming out, love and war. Okay. Bam. So like it's supposed to kind of flow that way, not like ladies and gentlemen, Tamar Braxton.
Right.
The only person that,
I like that.
only person we bringing out early is Didrik Hatton, and he's there because his song "Great God" was my intro theme for all 3 tours I did, and so we're taking a montage video from Jonathan McReynolds from Chicago, who is an amazing artist, Grammy Award winner now, Stellars. His tour started for me. That same year I was on Kirk's tour. Last year I was touring with Ty Tribbett. So all 3 tours, Great God was my intro theme. And every time I would try to change it, people like, well, no, Great God, that's like when you host, not like when I headline, it's a whole different vibe. Everything's different. Right. When I host, like you play them over the support role, right? And so I come out, I'm gonna bring a lot of energy. I'm gonna jump around. I'm gonna give you all that. And so I wanted to kind of like almost like in coming full circle, Great God. So he's the only person who's gonna be introduced. Everybody else, you don't know when they're coming. Just know they are there and they will perform. That's all you know.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah,
that's
That's
very
different.
original because it's like you telling a story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you could be That's dope. I can't even explain it because I'm seeing it in my head on how you are going to be doing.
Well, it's like
this.
a musical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going along with the theme, right?
Yeah.
And then, they'll break down into the song that's dealing with whatever the fuck they was talking about in the moment, or somehow relates to it. Yeah.
And because I'm gonna tell you, like, literally, like, understand, like, I know my lane, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people won't walk around and be the funniest. Like, you could do that. I know I'm funny as hell. Like, I got here because I'm funny, but I'm really, and I can wholeheartedly name off comics in Chicago are better than me. Lady Lunchabelle is better than me. Corey Bell is better than me. Jeremiah Frazier is better than me. See, I can get you, BLT is better than me. Mo Good is better than me. So I'm gonna give you your props, but there will be one that will be the cream of the crop, right?
Right.
And now you know.
God damn it. Yeah, use that as a soundbite.
So you mentioned, man, like, so you looked at like Steve Harvey, you looked at Monique, but you were talking about like you studied people's specials, you studied comics. Like, so who did you study outside of those two? Anybody else?
My favorite, Sinbad. Sinbad is like, Sinbad should have been way bigger. And I'm telling you right now, Sinbad is funnier than half of the niggas killing it today.
Absolutely.
Right? So,
Absolutely.
To me, another slept-on person, Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin was funny as fuck.
Is crazy, man. I don't know how Ali Sadigg don't got a Grammy, don't got a Golden Globe, because they just started that. Emmy Award.
He go get there.
Yeah, it's long overdue.
Yeah.
Now, also, like I said, I wanted to be very diverse, so I studied Jeff Foxworthy. I would watch Larry the Cable Guy, Ron White. Like, when I tell you, I was watching.
I like Ron White.
Yeah,
he's
like
the
I'm
old
not up
dude.
on Ron White.
Ron White is like an old dude. He has this raspy voice.
Yeah.
And he has his he always has a scotch or
a scotch and a cigar.
And he just. I'll see you. So he's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Because like y'all gotta stop having just comedy nigger ears. Like y'all expand, because white folks do comedy too.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's funny shit. George Carlin is one of my favorite comedians of all time.
Amazing.
Mine's is Jerry Seinfeld. I love Jerry.
And Seinfeld's another beast. You know what I'm saying?
I love Seinfeld.
And so like literally, I looked at like these different styles, and I can kind of name on a bunch of comics. Like for me, I'm a fan of comedy. Like even when I'm like having my down day, and I just need to have my own therapy, I go to comedy shows as a fan. I don't ask to get in free. Like some comics, I get 5 minutes. No, sit your ass down. You wasn't booked. Like me, I pay to get in. I sit down. I watch the show. Now sometimes I kind of get disappointed because like I remember when I went to one show, and literally it was like, I don't know if the comics in green room was like, we're gonna talk about masturbation because everybody masturbation. I get up and left mid show like, this is stupid. Like
that's an odd ass topic to be on.
Out of all the things in life we got going on, you want to talk about how you play with yourself, or
I don't want to know about that.
And
that's
me,
an odd ass thing.
Yeah, I need substance. And that's like, for example, like one of my writers, comedian Mo Good. Mo Good is an amazing storyteller.
Yeah.
She's gonna like take you there, and like even when she played Zanies, I didn't ask for no free nothing. I went to Zanies.com. I bought my ticket. I went in as a fan to support, and I think we need to do that more often. Like, stop trying to hop your butt on stage. Sometimes sit down and just be a student of the game. And also, being a student, it ain't about, like, I'm in it longer than you. Like, because sometimes, like, God would use anything and anybody, right? And sometimes the person who can help you to the next level may only be 3 years in comedy. Don't remove that ego. So many comics here got egos, and yet you still driving Uber. I mean, let's keep it real. Like, and you ain't even made it, bro. Like, you famous in your family, nigga, but you ain't famous nowhere else. Like, sit your goof ass down and take some notes. Just saying. You know?
Chicago do produce a lot of comedians.
A lot of comedians.
I mean,
a lot of them got
we're
egos, showing up to clubs with the damn sunglasses, and you can't see, running to the damn wall because you can't see because you got these dark ass shades on. Like, literally, like, come be humble and sit down.
Yeah, I remember Mo Brooks. I remember seeing him at Wintrust.
Mojo Brooks, he was good.
Mojo Brooks, and I met him, and I was like, he was telling his story to another young lady that was getting into comedy, who was at Wintrust, and when he got on stage, he literally cried for like the first minute because he was like, he had just got booked on the Martin Lawrence tour to open up, but this was his hometown. It was his first time coming, and I think we had sold like 6,000 tickets. So like him coming out and seeing that, he was just like,
the biggest,
that was like his biggest. Same thing with Deion Cole recently. He came out and he did the same thing because he was just like, yo, like It just took a long time to get here.
I ain't gonna lie, and that's why, I'm grateful to have Aaron as my production manager, because he even speaks life into my vision, and like he see us doing arenas one day too, and he already know you put me in. I'm doing some crazy stuff in front of 2,000 people. So imagine I'm in an arena, just know my show about to be like, this is not a comedy show no more. But
this is a whole production.
But I understand the tears because, so even the Bible talks about how a prophet is without honor in his own land, right? Yeah. And so what that means, kind of break it down, is like you'll be celebrated everywhere else but where you from, right? And so like even me, Chicago don't really stand up for me like that, I always sell harder outside of my own town. I go out of town and sell out, and I come here and I'm giving tickets away. And so, and I on purpose, unlike a lot of comics, I don't play Chicago 4-5 times in a week. I play Chicago once, maybe twice a year, because it's the law of supply and demand. Right. And the reason why we oversaturate the market with a supply, I wonder why nobody's demanding for you. And so I also understood that me kind of staying away and then doing other bigger stuff when I come back, now they see more value in me. So even like, I intentionally moved the show from Chicago to Gary, Indiana. Now it's still like close, but believe it or not, Gary, Indiana, it's like a whole different market of people still. Yeah. And so literally and I feel like there's more appreciation there.
But Gary's a very depressed city. They need laughter.
We need to bring. I think Gary.
It's a lot of history in Gary. A lot of history.
Gary created the greatest entertainer in the world, and then created one of the greatest female entertainers in the world. So and even I met this new family, the Legacy family out of there, and this family can sing, they can blow, and they are so amazing. And Gary turns out amazing singers. So I feel like, when it boils down to it, I wanted to pump life into Gary, and then especially Netflix dropped this Deliverance film. So you put a dark shadow, because saying, oh, you have a haunted house in Gary, but we're going to bring a light. And like I said, we going to just show that God is forever and everywhere in every mist. It ain't just Chicago, it's in Gary, Indiana too. And I wanted to bring that light to Gary, Indiana, and show love to that market. And like I said, the prayer is that, we do sell it out. That's the prayer or whatnot. And I hope they really appreciate what I'm trying to do and trying to accomplish there.
They will, man. I think the vision that you have, and just hearing you speak about how passionate you are with this craft, I think you're definitely going to be more than sell out.
Your passion definitely comes across, for real.
Like I said, I've been doing it so long, bro, and I love comedy. Like I love comedy, and like there are so many people are hurting out here right now. Yeah. People are dying. People are going through financial hardships, and so for me, my prayer is always one thing. God, when I get on stage, I want people to escape what's going on. Like I want to be that therapy medicine. Like for me, I spent years in this depressed, dark place, and I'm finally getting therapy for it. And just and kind of the reality show makes it a little harder, because it's like I'm kind of growing up in front of people now or whatnot. And like I said, shout out to my amazing reality team. They already Emmy nominated producers, and so they're praying they can get Emmy off of my show, The Opener. And I'm showing a different side of comedy. Like I said, I didn't want a reality show to prove that I was funny. We know that already. I wanted to show like the flip side of the coin, because a lot of times we don't understand, or we don't understand comedians are going through this until they're dead. Like nobody thought Robert Williams was going through that until he passed, right? Yeah. And so like me, I lost my best friend while I was on tour last year, and he was driving my semi truck that he was working for me in my company. So when he passed, that was the night I was headlining in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we were sold out. So now I had to figure out how to do an hour show, and I'm dying inside. And then I finished the rest of the Ty Tribute Tour. I was depressed. I was in this dark spot, dark place. And then after that, it started me kind of addressing the grief, addressing a lot of the hardships. I kind of went into this little cocoon where I was trying to medicate myself, and not with nothing physical, but just like, I'm just going to keep working. I'm going to keep doing shows. And I realized that it was very unhealthy because mentally I was getting in a more and more darker place, to the place that, and I was afraid to be vulnerable, afraid to cry and all that stuff. And then when I get back myself, it would just be a mess. And but then let me come out here and make you laugh.
So was there something that made you come to the realization that this was unhealthy, that you needed to do something different, that you needed to seek help?
Yeah, when I started getting emotional on stage too much. But then it was like I'll be trying to hide it, you know. And I realized that people need to see that vulnerability and see like, yeah, I can make you laugh, but you know, I'm going through real stuff like everybody else going through too. Right. And you know, I'm still going through therapy and working on me and working on being a better Travele, but kind of also trying to let people know like, we got work to do, people. And so the show, The Revival Live, it is the recipe of when I was going through what helped me kind of move on. And that's, I love listening to music. So, you know, that's why I'm in vocal coaching, because I wanted to be able to do some stuff. And even my intro theme, Stronger, by Kanye West, the song What Don't Kill You Only Make You Stronger.
I live by that.
Yeah.
I live by that.
So
That's
literally, it means the world to me. Dance with my kids, you know, doing TikToks. And then, like I said, I was a drum major in high school. So, like, dancing has always been a part. And then, of course, comedy. So I literally took all these elements, and it's like, I'm going to give you guys, like, a recipe tonight of, look, whatever you're going through, like, if you at the end of the night, we gonna be laughing, but we gonna have a part we gonna cry, because I'm gonna take you to church. Like, I posted a clip on Instagram of band rehearsal this week, and we was doing Revelation 19:1, and when I tell you God was in that place sick, bro, like we had people crying in rehearsal. Yeah. So they can't even say, "Oh, this is a show." No, we was in rehearsal. It was just the band, the singers, and me, and like you had people crying in rehearsal, like. So imagine when you now have everybody in front of 2,000 people, and people walk in there hurt and going through, and then we're coming to say, "Baby, it's okay." We good?
Yeah, we good.
We coming to say, "Baby, it's okay," and everything's gonna be all right. And I'm coming with that message of, this is our revival. Like, it's time for we all to be revived. You know?
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. So you said, like, you know, you main clean comedy mainly, right? Mm-hmm. But you can go back and forth.
I do go back. I do majority clean now, right. And then also when I do dirty comedy, you may get an ass or something like that, but you're not gonna get
nothing too crazy.
You ain't gonna get nothing crazy at all. Like what I add, because some people want adult comedy. So right. I would throw in a few here and there, and I don't mind it, because I don't, and I don't take this the wrong way, people. I don't want to be a church performer, right? Right. Like my goal, my prayer is, you know, to graduate to theaters with the Airy Crowns, the Fox Theaters, and then of course to graduate to arenas, because I got some crazy arena concept shows. So. Like
I can imagine.
Yeah.
If you're doing something for like a small arena.
Yeah. So that's my question. Is, do you find yourself ever in conflict, or ever like people expecting one thing out of you and they see something else?
Nope. Nope. I've been doing good. Like people, because I when I come, I'm gonna give you everything. It ain't about how much I'm getting paid. Like, because for me, I just love comedy. If I'm there volunteering, I'm there just volunteering. I'm gonna give you a show, and literally, if you, like I said, if you tell them a story that captivates them, you know. And why I like a theater, because sometimes if I just want to say ass, I'm gonna say ass. I mean, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Right. Call my mama.
Have you ever been heckled?
All the time. Well, not all the time, no. But
do you go back at them?
So for me, I know how to shut you down fast. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times though, people don't heckle me. They try to yell out what's coming next. And like I would tell you, the call back they hired at the airport, I was talking about something. Somebody, they hired at the airport, baby. They ain't that time, ain't that part for that joke yet. Just shut up. You about to take the seat. Me and Mike ready to see you. You ain't got a mic. Sit down. Shut the hell up. You know, you ain't got time.
You done saved me too many times. Goddammit. I appreciate the money in Japan.
But it wasn't the right time. So she ain't seen me that much. She don't know this. She don't know the show. Yeah. But my script changes up too. I change order. I change flow.
Okay.
Or whatnot, and then the revival. We it's the stuff. It's stuff that I'm fine recording, and it's also stuff that's some new stuff too that I'm kind of working out now before the 15th of November.
Now, so on your material, do you to test out your material? Do you like go to like smaller comedy clubs just to test it out and see how's it gonna go?
So I don't do open mics no more. Open mics usually are a string of comedians that don't want to laugh, they want to come and just say that you're funny or not funny, right? So what I do is I get booked a lot for the headline spot, and so I would sprinkle in new material in between stuff that works.
Right.
And then sometimes, like, there's a spot called Ruby's. I think it's Lawrence's now. Lawrence is out in the country club. They got like a little stage.
Yeah.
Okay. And one time, like, I'm only selling 30 tickets. So 30 tickets, you get a free plate of food. It's a soul food spot. And I went up there. Yeah, they ate, and I did a whole hour set. And it was like, look, it's gonna be funny, but it ain't polished, But this allows me to work out my set, work out my time, work out my flow, stuff like that.
Yeah, if you feed niggas, they ain't gonna be mad if you ain't that funny.
And the crazy part of I honestly, I'll be real with you, it ain't me, it's all God, bro. Cause he always show up for me, even when in doubt, he always show up.
All the time.
And because I sometimes be on stage and stuff come to me, and I'm like, they ain't nothing but God. Because like one time I wrote a joke and it was funny, but it became funnier on stage because I swear God gave me the line like, no, don't say that, say this instead. It killed. And I'm like, to me, like I know that God is rooting for me and on my side, and he's just kind of molding me, and now I see how he's moving. From, like I said, I got my reality show, and that's going amazing. And the Revival Live tour kicks off in February. On purpose, not coming to Chicago right away. So when Revival actually drops, I think we're dropping, March 25th, which is my nephew's birthday. Okay, 2025. We're going to be doing a promo tour. We're going to do it and release it in just for one day, but at theater, red carpet in LA, Chicago, New York, Atlanta. And I got like people that are agreeing to come to see it, to walk the red carpets, like real celebrities, like people who like the Chicago comedians that walk sunglasses and stuff.
Right.
But no, so we like I said, it's definitely just a labor of love, and I'm just grateful for how God is moving. And like I said, now just work on my dancers and stuff like that, coming from them, and just seeing them dancers in there work so hard, tireless hours to perfect just really the open of the show, like the open of the show, and it's, like you people don't know, like every element is so much work behind it. You know? So
yeah. So what gets you in the zone? Like when you get to the arena, right? You go to the green room. You know what I'm saying? What's your vices? Do you got your what are you listening to? What puts you in that zone to be like, I'm finna go out here, finna go ahead and do this?
You would be surprised. Put on my headphones. Hallelujah. Salvation and glory, honor and power unto the Lord our God. Yeah. I mellow all the way down while drinking Red Bull. When that music hit, I'm up. And I'm up, I'm jumping, literally. I just had to. I'm gonna kill the sound so we won't hear it, but literally. Oh, come on, Verizon, don't fail me now. So but this is me in New Orleans. Shit. Okay. Yeah, you. So this is me.
I saw that.
Yeah, you getting up there.
So literally, I mellowed down, but I'm drinking Red Bull. I'm in praise and worship. That for those who family and friends, if you call me right before the show, you're pissing me off. So a lot of times I go on airplane mode, or I put my phone on sleep, where I think only 4 calls can get through. I don't want to talk. I don't even want to joke. This is not the time to come tell me a joke. It's very disrespectful, because a lot of times I'm trying to get in my zone, and it's like, if you want me to do good, I need you to let me be there. Yeah. And when I'm in that space, I'm there. I'm kind of more so meditating, and also because I put a lot of stress on my body. Although I've lost 170 pounds, I'm still a really big guy. Yeah. And so, but I'm not going out there with the excuse of I'm a big guy. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna do a split, and then this is not like a figurative. This is literal. Right. So it's a whole lot of stuff to go in this show. So I'm preparing to let God use me as a vessel when on that stage. So with that being said, let me listen to my little church music and leave me the hell alone.
That's dope. I mean, I've been in the industry for a long time, so I've watched rappers, comedians, even just musicians. They be like, look, I need this 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. Don't nobody come in this dressing room. Yeah. I need to.
A lot of people are different though, because some people want to have a lot of people around. Some people want to have a whole lot of shit going on. Like they don't feel comfortable unless they do.
I don't want to be talked to. Don't call me. Some people text me, "Hey, I'm in the building, bro. I'm glad you are, but we'll talk about it later." Like literally, because like you in the building, I wanna give you what you paid to see. You know what I'm saying? Right. So right now, me telling you I'm about to kill the show ain't helping me at all. So let me get in my zone. And even like I said, the night of revival, I'm like, this show here is so many moving parts. My phone probably gonna be cut off. Like you gotta probably reach Aaron or somebody to get a hold of me, because and even that Aaron gonna know not to come talk to me. You know, Aaron been with me since John's tour, so he understands like what it takes for me to go from here to here. And what I will say is we joke a lot, but when it's game time, he gonna always step up, and he understands what it takes to get me at that place. So even that level of separation, and because like. You know, I still got stage fright. All I've been doing 15 years. You still get nervous, and a lot of times the fear don't kind of calm down until you get that first roar of the crowd or that first laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
So the revival.
Yeah.
Friday, November 15th.
Friday, November 15th.
So people that don't know who you are.
Yeah.
People that have never seen you before. They buy a ticket to this show and they coming. What do they expect?
You ain't never seen comedian Travele perform. You about to get one of the most over-the-top animated comics. You're going to get some amazing stories. You're going to get a little bit of real, like, knowledge. You're going to get my takes on stuff and family. You're going to also get a whole lot of God, because if you don't want to hear Jesus, don't come to my show. Like, real talk. And no, I'm not a gospel comedian. I don't know what that is, a gospel comedian.
Yeah, like, I didn't mean to offend you.
No, people say all the time, you're a gospel comedian. What is a gospel comedian?
Because when I researched you, and I was like, all right, I got to talk to him, because we easily offend the podcast. I didn't want to be like, I don't want to say nothing disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I called him. I'm like, yo. So like, I'm like, hey man, you a gospel comedian?
I don't know what that means.
He's like, exactly what he said. I don't even know what that means.
I never knew that meant.
I was like, nah, I'm just asking. He's like, nah, man, I talk about everything, but I'm a clean comic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was just asking because my sister's a minister, so like I've known comedians that just strictly stay in that lane.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, because for me, like I said, for me, I talk about so much, and sometimes you don't even realize I didn't curse on stage. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it used to be. You mentioned Sinbad. That's how it used to be with him. He was so funny, you didn't even realize he wasn't cursing.
But even like Bill Cosby, like it's his special. Bill Cosby like use like 2 cuss words,
right?
But it would be like at a most opportune time. But people still call him clean. Reason being because you ain't got him there every 5 minutes and shit, bitch. And like sometimes people use that, like especially. I'm sorry, I love y'all ladies, especially these females. They use bitch like a crutch, like you know what I'm saying, bitch. Be like, God, say something else, like just get to the next joke.
Those are the girls we say they drink Remy in plastic cups.
Oh Jesus!
And smoke Newport 100s.
And smoke Newport and cherry black and miles.
Right, with the wood tips. Raspy voice.
They roll the black and miles like this before they.
Hey, motherfucker, they've been smoking squares for like 30 years, and they end up sounding like Paul Robeson or some shit. Wow. Don't say come out singing Old Man River.
Man.
Oh man.
And they be the one always talking about something getting ate. Nobody eating on them.
Nobody.
Yeah. How do you feel about the music nowadays? Before we get out of here.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. It's not bad. For me, like I love all kind of music. Like I love gospel. I love, like, for me, the greatest, I don't care what nobody says, is my opinion. The greatest rapper alive is Kanye West. That's my guy. Like, I love Ye. When I work out.
It's not a bad pick.
Man, I work out, literally, Kanye get me through my workouts. Because workouts be hard, Yeah. I work out 6 days a week. This is supposed to be my day off, but I had dance rehearsal, so much for that day off.
Yeah, that's a workout.
But,
so what's your goal? Like, what's your weight goal that you try to get to?
I want to be, like, maybe, like, 260. That's why I want to be,
I was 260 at one time.
I was there like in 3rd grade. So
this nigga used to be skinny as a beanpole.
But I used to be 468, so I'm nowhere near that. Like I'm grateful because I used to have
beautiful, man.
5X shirts and sometimes 6X, and like now like I keep on. I'm trying to hoard, but I realize I still got this shirt I can't wear, so I'm forcing myself. And like I got these jeans. Matter of fact, y'all, my name is Travele Judon, Travele Judon. If you are a person that like wears size like 46, 48, I have pants that still have tags on them. never worn that literally 46 by 32, and it makes me mad because I just don't want to throw them away, and I don't feel like going to no shelter.
And you can't just give them to Venezuelans because they all short.
Yeah, the migrants is taking over. The migrants be about this big.
God damn.
You ever seen those 6 foot Venezuelans?
All the niggas are little.
All them niggas is small, G.
That's how they all come. You ever seen the motherfuckers on the little train and shit on the bus? It be 1,000 of them motherfuckers on one little train car.
Nigga, I was a whole depot. Looked like it was about to be a gang war outside.
Man, but yeah, so I hate to like literally I got like 5 pair of jeans with still the tags and everything on them, right? Yeah. Some stuff I wore one time, never wore again. And so like even now, like my favorite pair of pants, I put them on a day, and like I was mad because they now was too big, they didn't look good no more. Yeah. But I was like, I mean, I'm happy, but now I got to change my outfit because I was gonna wear them pants. So now, because like it just. Because they was fitted and they had to slit by the knees, right? Because I thought I was trying to be young. Like, I'm going to show my knees because they a little more healthier now. So I'm going to show my knees after I got my knee shots. So I'm like, they a little healthier.
You got some cortisone shots in your knees? Gotta show these new knees up. Me, nigga. Nah, shit, I need to give me a cortisone shot myself, nigga. I'm 42 years old. But no, they fitted. And so, like, I put them on. And, like, now they, like, baggy. And I would have looked sloppy. And, I'm big on fashion. So I didn't want to look something, so I can't wear them. So I was like, I literally was in my feelings like, no, I'm mad about that.
Bro, trust me, I have jeans in there that I refuse to give up. I'm like, I'm going to fit in these one day.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a jogger, elastic waistband nigga. I be.
And I don't know if you guys can
see got a drawstring, I'm good.
I don't know if you guys can see this. So one also is, so I wear this tight vest under it and whatever. So when, like, the end of August, it was stopping, like, this part was stopping here.
Oh shit!
So now it's like I'm almost out of it now. So, but like even that, but like I said, that comes working out. But I'm very intentional about what I put in my body now. So like, yeah, I have cheat days because life's too short, so you can't eat a cookie. I'm sorry, like you need that. But honestly, I have way more, stuff. Like I actually went out to lunch today with my friend Erica, and like she had this amazing looking burger, and I wanted it so bad, but I ate this dang on grilled chicken sandwich and this salad. But I was like, my mind, I'm like, well, I know what I'm going.
Yeah, you got goals. You got what you're trying to do.
And she's looking nice and slender, and I'm looking still like built like a bleach bottle. So I need to figure how to. Look, I want to be like her, but I want to be where I can.
You like the smaller bleach bottle now. You're not the full size bleach bottle.
I'm like I'm one from Dollar Tree because it's only $4 probably. I'm that one.
I'm trying to have like the sexiest dad bod next summer.
Yeah, I'm summer 2028 is my year. So summer 2028, I'm shutting it down.
Hey, you giving yourself enough time.
I'm giving myself a good time.
That's
why, like I said, I work out. Honestly, I'm nervous, but I want to get these removed, because now it's just honestly more skin now.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do a surgery, but I feel like I just got to get them. They got to go. So I'm gonna just suck it up and do it.
All I'm gonna say is, so I've seen people do this. Like I watch like documentaries and shit. Yeah. And like I saw this one dude that he lost a gang of weight, so he had like a lot of loose skin, and like so he was doing skin removal, and the doctor was trying to tell him like, you don't want to do this all at once, but it's your choice. And he was like, nah, we just gonna remove all the loose skin. And when this nigga woke up from surgery, like this one you see a motherfucker in so much pain they can't really talk. Oh. Yeah. All they can do is like. That's the way that nigga was. So don't do that.
Well, I feel like for me, I feel like I can grow into these. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
My legs is pure muscle. Like literally every time I get massaged, they like, you got a definition of your legs. My legs is pure muscle. For me, it's just the stomach and like this. Like these I want gone because like now like it's hard up here, and it's like all they did was droop. And like now it's like, and so I went to.
It was the breastfeeding. If you didn't do
the
breastfeeding made them drop.
But I went to a doctor, and literally he was like, honestly, he a plastic surgeon in downtown Chicago, and he was like, honestly, he said your chest is just a bunch of tough skin. Like he he did some tests on it. He was like, you can do the chest surgery now. You know.
Yeah.
I just like I said, I kind of had cold feet. So I'm like, let me think about it. And I had a lot of stuff going on, so I just didn't want to be down. And
you want to do it at a time where like I ain't got no performances coming up.
That's a major surgery, so you gotta have some recovery time for that.
Yeah, and I don't even know I'm gonna fit it in because 2025, Lord willing, everything works as planned. Like I said, I got tour, and that's how I'm even kind of staying in it because like this over the top show, dancing and all that stuff. Like I know week 1 of tour, I got 5 cities back to back nonstop. So it's like literally Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You're gonna lose that weight.
But my thing is, I don't want somebody to see me at show 1 on Wednesday. Like, oh, he was funny and he was a ball of energy. Somebody on Sunday, he looked tired. You know?
You want to give him the same thing.
So now, like for me, it like I said, like for example, yesterday, Saturdays, how in my Saturdays I always have Zumba and I have then strength training, and then I had actual one-on-one with my choreography at 9 p.m. last night at the dance studio. So she trains me away from the dancers, and when I come with the dancers like today, I know it already. So they learning what I already know, but also they're professional dancers and I am not. So I pick up choreography relatively quick, but not as quick as they do. They watch something one time, they got it. Me, I watch it about 3-4 times, I get it, I walk through it, and then now I got it. Okay. So she trains me separately, but even that, like I don't mind doing it. Like tomorrow, I'll be back in the gym at 9 a.m. Because this guy planning me meetings, and that's my gym time. You know, that's my gym time. But
you're like, nah, man, we got to meet with this people.
But I do that because it's training me. Because like when you're on the road, like it's me back to back, and now also I'm training myself to be intentional. Grilled chicken or air fried, or like, and I maybe on Sundays I have my day to eat like that, but I just know that I'm asking God to. I'm a closer, I'm not a headliner, and that's something I think a lot of comedians don't understand the difference. Like what I mean by that is like for me, closer, you funny, you go last, you can do it out, blah, blah, blah. A headliner draws money. I ain't talking about $2,000 and $3,000. Ain't no damn money. And you ain't paying no bill. No, I'm talking about headliner draws money. Yeah. And so that's why my show is called, the reality show is called The Opener, because I've opened for over 30 celebrities in my time, including Gladys Knight, Stephanie Mills, Elder Bars, Monique, Frankie Beverly Mays, God Rest His Soul, Fantasia, Jeremiah, Kevin Hart, Sari Shepherd. So I've opened for so many people, but I was like, I don't want to be a professional opening act. That's like, and it's possible to be a professional opening act. I give you one, Plastic Cup Boys, professional opening acts. This is what they are. Yeah. And they're amazing. Don't get me wrong. I don't take no away from them at all. But like, you look at it like the Kevin Hart tour, who on the flyer?
Kevin Hart.
They're not even mentioned. Yeah. Now, as fans, we know they're there.
Right.
Yeah. But like, put it this way, I don't want to know the plug. Nigga, I want to be the plug.
The thing with them is, because I've watched them for a while. And Kevin is, Kevin caught a lot of flack from other comedians and stuff like that. And he was like, nah, my Plastic Cup Boys, they help me write my show. Yeah. Like they get a percentage of everything that I make, because they literally sit down at a table and I'm like, all right, this is what happened to me today. How can we make this funny and relatable? All right, cool. You got it this way. You got that line, and I'm gonna come in with this, and I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a team effort. Yeah. And a lot of people look down on Kevin because they're like, well, you don't write your shit.
That's bull. Dave Chappelle got writers. Richard Pryor had writers.
Everybody had writers.
Yeah. Like literally, I'm gonna tell you, every comic. Well, I was just because I always that black unicorn. 98% of the comedians that you know and love that are doing it big have people writing for them. Like it is what it is. Like every comic have writers.
And Kevin was like, it's not like they write the whole series. And he I want to write jokes myself, but it's just they would add more to the show.
It's kind of like, are you saying that Beyonce and them are not real artists? Because
exactly,
like for example, Irreplaceable was written by Neo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I feel like comics, we get so much harder stuff. Like for example, you come see me today. Tomorrow you want a whole new show,
right? But
you go see the Beyonce tour. You will watch the same Beyond formation dance and all that stuff a million times. But for us, you want us to have something new every time. And a lot of times we're working something out, and then it's a series where we're doing it for a while, then we switch it up. So I think like with comics, they don't want us to have writers. They don't want us to ever do it more than once, but then they give all this grace to musicians, right? So I just think all in all, like, and like I said, my writers are comedian B.O.T, amazing. I brought him on because comedian B.O.T is a crazy, crazy storyteller, and Mo Good is just gutter funny. Mo Good is a superstar. I'll call right now, Mo Good will be known by the world. And that she's right from Chicago, so she be around. Definitely check out Mo Good, and she's also one of my openers for the revival. So having her open to the show. Having her open for me, that what that did, it put pressure on me because following Mo Good is not an easy thing to do.
Nice. Yeah. So one last thing before we get out of here, you mentioned the reality show. So is it, where can you watch it, or is it coming out? Like
we're coming out in 2025.
Okay.
So just honestly, a production company picked it up.
Okay.
Actually, I was in a long conversation meeting because Tubi sent us another offer. Yeah. But honestly, I'm like, Tubi for me is my last option.
Okay.
But Tubi is owned by Fox now.
Right.
So they are taking a more intentional approach on their material. It's not like where it was like in COVID when you just throw anything on.
Yeah, anybody can put it in.
Yeah, now it's not like that no more.
Right,
now they want quality. And Fox is trying to kind of overhaul what they have, and they actually trying to get big into unscripted space. But for me, we have meetings already. Like we have a Netflix meeting. They already asked for the sizzle, which is that's industry talk. Sizzle reel is nothing but a trailer. That's all it is. Right. A&E, which is with Lifetime. A&E had a meeting with us for being on the Lifetime platform. Okay. They asked for a sizzle, so the second meeting they'll be getting a sizzle reel. Sizzle reel will be actually finished at the end of October, but we're not even finished filming. And also what we're doing is we're shooting a whole show, so when it goes to them, it's a finished product. They don't have to, like a lot of people, they're shooting a pilot trying to sell it. Yeah. Us, we're shooting 6 1-hour episodes, which is in that's like 44 minutes of content per show. We're shooting the entire series, and we're just licensing it as like they're a finished product, right? And then I know there's a meeting with TLC actually the week of my special. So like it's the stuff is there. I know for a fact it's going to be on a major platform. It's just aware. And I'm not negating Tubi, but at the same time, I don't want to just take the first offer to come to. Yeah, and it was a good offer. I would say that. I mean, it made a nigga think like, oh, maybe I should sign this because I can use that money right now.
If God didn't say do it, don't do it.
Well,
you say God will speak to you.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. I just felt like, because for me, it's not just about the money. Yeah. It's about what's the marketing and stuff. Like you can have the best steak in the world, but might know it's there. It's going to be your best kept secret, right? So I don't want to be a show that only got season 1 and say, oh, it didn't do good numbers, but you find out when you kind of remove the layers. It's like, well, it wasn't market properly, all that stuff. And me, I told every network, I'm like, look, I ain't Monique on the movie Precious. For me, my promo tour, put me on promo tour. You ain't got to pay me a dime. Like, I'm going to go out there. If I got to be on promo tour for a whole month, I will do it. A market, B market, C market. I don't mind. And like, I'm definitely cashing in. My favorite Sherry Shepherd, because she told me when I was ready, she had me on her show. But I'm like, I don't want to just go on there like just to be there. Right. I want to have something to talk about, because that favor didn't say you can keep coming back. So it's like, so instead of me just trying to cash that in, it's like, all right, 2025, Sherry, I'm gonna need you, because I got the Revival Live dropping, and I got the opener dropping. So it's like,
that's dope, man. That's very dope, man. I'm glad you came by.
I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I was late.
It's all good.
Practice went crazy, so
it's all good, man. It happens.
Oh man, so where do people can find you at? Where they can get these tickets at? November 15th.
Yeah.
We there.
So my name is spelled like the word travel. After the L, put an E. If you can't spell travel, nigga, don't follow me. So that's Travele for the remedial folks in the back. And last name Judon. Again, that's Trav as in Victor, ELE. JUD as in dog, ON as in Nancy. That is my handle on everything. Instagram, Facebook. Don't follow me on Twitter because I don't do nothing but watch wrestling feeds. So I'm boring on Twitter. Tickets to revivals at therevivallive.com. Make sure you put the word the in there. It's not just Revival Live. It's therevivallive.com. Right now we're doing early bird special, $35. Yeah, $35. You can see your boy. You can see Tamar Braxton. You can see Molly Music, Leandria Johnson, Sicardi Cortez, Dietrich Haddon, and the amazing Darius Brooks. And like I said,
That's a hell of a lineup for $35.
When I tell you, I'm giving
is
you government cheese sandwiches this night. You feel me? And that's a good old government cheese. So I'm telling you, like, you know, it's gonna be an amazing show. And if you don't like the show, I would give you your money back. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm lying. But I thought it sounded nice when I said it. I take that back.
Oh yeah, take that back real quick. Niggas will find you.
Oh, don't worry. And yeah, you don't run around talking like I ain't got none. But hey, but trust me, it's gonna be an amazing show. Bring your family out. It will be a family-friendly show. Like I said, I got the amazing Teddy Biggums from here in Chicago, the amazing Mo Good. It's going to be an amazing show, and I promise you one thing, you would never leave the same. Revival.com, therevivalive.com. See you November 15th.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, that's what it is.
That's what
hey,
it
tell
is.
the people they can follow you at, man.
Rell the Producer 914 Media Group, both on Instagram.
Hey, man, I'm your boy, Class in 1979. Make sure you follow us on all major platforms, Easily Offended Podcast on YouTube. Man, I really appreciate you coming out, man.
Guys.
I really definitely going to be there November 15th to come out and show love and support. And I'm going to wear something fancy. You know what I'm saying? I might dress up.
You can pull a zoot suit out.
Your boy, I got outfit changes. Like, I got a few fits, and one is being created right now in New York.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
It's
All right,
gonna
man.
be something different.
Hey, man, make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all check out that last episode. Fillmore Green will definitely be out. Make sure you also check out Michi. That's episode 63, right?
Yeah.
Also, if you're looking to club out, make sure y'all see Mustafa Rocks. We will be at Room 43 every Tuesday. Listen to hip hop. I'll be there this Tuesday. Celebrate my homeboy Timbuktu, his birthday. You know, rest in peace, Timbuktu, one of the greatest DJs that ever touched the stage in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And also, good food, Delta, closed on Sundays. You know what it is. L, what up? Let's go. Peace.
Peace.